Hello again, Patricia with you doing a tarot card reading for the week beginning May 18th, and I will be working with the ever popular Ghost deck. There is a new moon in Gemini on Friday the 22nd, so that brings in some positive new energy, okay, which we could really do with. So I'm going to just give the cards another little shuffle, and then we'll pick 3 cards for the week ahead, and then we'll take a look at the shadow card as well to see what's the overall energies for the week. Okay, and we've got all swords, right? That's really weird. Right, so the shadow card is the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, again, I feel that energy from the spirit world coming through, guides coming in for you in order to flock around you to assist you on your journey this week. So the beginning of the week, what comes up is the 10 of Swords. Middle of the week, 4 of Swords. And then the end of the week, we have the King of Swords, okay? So all swords, so lots of clarity this week, clearing away any dross, negative energy, anything that needs to go will go. There's no room for indecisiveness or delays or anything like that. Just quick, clear, clean, cutting and clearing away for the whole week, okay? So if we start at the beginning of the week, this again, we had this card before. It's about the betrayals, the hurts, or backstabs, or people have hurt you, situations that have hurt you in the past. I feel any of that energy, bring it all up, write it down, clear it out at the beginning of the week. There is a feeling with this card of, why did I allow that person to do that to me? Why did I allow that situation to happen? What was I thinking? What was going on in my mind? I just get the moon bringing in this energy. This guy standing there, he's looking at his body with the sword through it, okay? And I feel he's saying, what happened? Why did I let this happen? What's going on in my mind? So I feel mind is, the swords are all to do with the mind and communication and clarity and thinking clearly. So with this at the beginning of the week, there's a bit of confusion that needs to be cleared up. I'm going to send lots of Reiki healing with this reading because I feel there's an energy of swiftness about the week ahead. There's an energy of clearing and cutting once and for all. So it'll bring you lots of clarity to make way for really good, positive, new energy. Especially towards the end of the week as we embrace the new moon. So if you can address these issues at the beginning of the week, you'll clear away a lot of energy. So this card is urging you to look back and think, how did I let that happen? What the key is to that question, or the answer to that question, is think of the red flags. What were the red flags? If you were in a situation and you just got a bad vibe, a bad feeling, or just felt off, it felt wrong, it didn't feel right, that's a red flag. And if you ignored the red flag and you just kept on motoring on through, well then that's when the difficulty arose. So what's important to learn from this situation is heed the red flags, trust your intuition, and whatever your mind is telling you and your heart is telling you, act upon that. In the middle of the week, the 4 of Swords is about resting up and not thinking through about your problems and your issues, and not seeking out those solutions or overthinking, overanalyzing. So the middle of the week, this card is asking you not to overanalyze, but to step back, put your feet up, take some rest, take some time out, relax if you can, okay? Try not to get overworked up or overanalyzing, or trying to think of the reasons why things happened, or trying to think of the answers, or trying to find solutions. This card is just asking you to chill, kick back, take some time out, rest and relax, okay? Especially if you feel under any stress or any sort of anxiety, just try and relax. And again, I'll send healing, so be open to the healing. So just kick back and relax, and what happens is the solutions start to appear then out of nowhere in a miraculous way, and then they are sorted out and solved very easily. So this is a card where you don't have to force anything, or don't force a situation. You just got to do nothing, okay? Then by the new moon in Gemini at the end of the week, this card comes in, and this is the King of Swords. As you can see, he is steely and determined and very straightforward. So I feel this cuts away the confusion, the dross, the negative energy. I feel also with this energy, it cuts out people who were causing you confusion and bringing confusion and muddling up your mind. And from that, I get a feeling of people who were narcissistic and may have been gaslighting. So what they were doing was they were throwing you off balance or off kilter. They were saying things to you in an insulting or an offensive manner. And then when you felt hurt or wronged by that and you addressed them, they said, no, I didn't do that at all. I don't know what you're talking about. They just ignored it. So what they did was gaslighted. So they try to make out that you were going crazy or going insane or that you were paranoid. Okay, so this card really, I feel, brings all that energy to the fore and to the surface, and you realize and you see clearer than ever, and you say to yourself, I'm not going to put up with that anymore. Okay, you can tell yourself lies, but I believe in the truth and in honesty and walking in the right path, so I'm just going to move away from you. Okay, so this card will cut out all of that confusing energy, and any of those people who are trying to throw you off kilter, off balance, get the gate by the end of the week. Okay, so that's good. Nice, clear, clean cut energy throughout the whole week. So with the shadow card, I feel the shadow card is the overall energy for the whole week, and I feel this again is about your guides, your team. We all have a team of guides who come with us when we incarnate from the spirit world, and they assist us, they walk with us, they lead us, they gently tap us, they gently push us forward, and they gently guide us in the right direction. So I feel these guides are coming in closer to you, they're flocking around you. So in that sense, you may feel an energy up from birds or signs or feathers from the birds. Okay, signs and synchronicities from birds, so watch out for that. So what I feel with this card is your guides are coming closer to you throughout the whole week in order to assist you on your path, to guide you, to protect you, and to look after you. So what I feel is happening along here, and I even feel I'm speaking quickly, is there's a lot of clarity throughout the whole week. It's like a karmic clearing or a cleansing. A lot of energy is going to be cleared up once and for all and cleared away, and that'll be the end of it. And I do feel in that sense your guides will need to be working very closely with you to ensure that the work is done. So trust in them, allow yourself to fall back into their very capable hands, and they'll look after you. Okay, so light candles for your guides and spirit and your ancestors, your angels and ancestors, so that you can keep a lovely close connection to them and feel a closeness around them. So again, if I just go over the cards quickly, Ten of Swords is just asking you to address those issues where you felt betrayed or hurt, to ask yourself, what was I thinking? What were the red flags? And then if you can remember the red flags and remember that you probably ignored the red flags, you'll know then moving forward to trust your intuition and your instincts a lot more, and to honor the red flags when they show up and to say, right, I'm going to heed them from now on. Okay, and then you'll be able to trust yourself to move forward in fullness and in strength. So this is not about punishing yourself for mistakes you made in the past. It's just about addressing them and realizing that you got caught up in situations, but you're not going to do that again because your intuition has become so tuned in and even stronger than ever. So that's what's important. So now you realize you just clear out that energy. You can write down the 10 situations, burn up the paper and just clear it out. I will send clearing and healing with this reading this week. Then the middle of the week, you need to step back, put the feet up and take a rest. Okay, take some time out. Don't be overanalyzing, overthinking, or overworking, or overstressing, or over anything. Okay, so take time out to rest up The Four of Swords is about restoring your balance, restoring your energy, not overanalyzing or overthinking, just resting, and then know that the solutions will appear. And that's what happens with that card. The end of the week, then, with this new moon in Gemini, with the King of Swords, he is telling you, and I feel the message is very strong from that grandfather figure in spirit, you've got a steely, strong backbone, okay? You're a strong person. Pull those shoulders back and see how strong you are. This card is saying that you're going to see more clearly than ever before in situations and around people. And if anybody tried to pull the wool over your eyes or tried to gaslight you, you'll just give them the gate and show them the gate, and they won't be able to do it anymore. So this card brings that lovely, clear clarity and beautiful energy, and it stops all the confusion, and you just realize, I'm not going to allow these people to do this anymore. They're gone. There's no time to be wasted on these people and situations anymore, okay? It's all about you realizing, standing up for yourself, standing in your power, standing strong, taking a more authoritative stance in your own life, and not wasting any more time on people who just like to cause confusion and deceit and hurt, okay? And then, as you say, with this card throughout the week, your guides are flooding, is that a word? Flooding around you or flocking around you, okay? But they're looking after you, and they're keeping you really, really safe and protected, and surrounding you in a beautiful light of healing, protective, guiding energy. So I wish you a wonderful week. It's great to connect with you here again. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a really good new moon. You can find me on Facebook, Patricia Weston Witch, and Instagram at Patricia Weston Witch. It's lovely to talk to you. I hope you have a magical week, and I will talk to you next week. Bye.